our kids were born in Switzerland at the time. My wife has family in the UK, and as the girls were getting a little older, she thought, let's move to the UK where I've got family, and I was able to organize a transfer with the company to London.
Nice.
During that time, NCR had been bought by AT&T, the US telecoms giant, and I ended up being 2 years with NCR and then 2 years with an AT&T division, and then the division I was with that got sold by AT&T, and I moved on to the BBC. But that was kind of the beginning of understanding.
That's a bit of a culture shock, though,
yeah,
isn't
it was.
I mean, going from that to the BBC, I would have thought it's like...
Oh, that was a total culture shock. It was. What was really fascinating was, and I remember this so clearly back in the day when, the finance director jobs were in the FT on a Thursday. And I remember opening up...
Financial Times, for anyone who isn't in the UK,
yes,
right?
That's the paper Times. We were talking
exactly.
About. And I remember opening it up, and there was this full-width job advert for a role in BBC Resources, which is the facilities side, so studios, post-production, outside broadcast, all that. And it was a new department and a new role. And I remember the closing line was, "The job is there to be defined." And I thought, wow, that sounds really cool. So I applied for it and I got it. But yeah, within about 18 months, I realized just how political the BBC was. And when the guy who was the main backer of our division left, all of a sudden it just all started to unravel. And I spent the next 6 months engineering my redundancy. That was the end of 99, and I left thinking I would get a job with the .com, and thankfully I didn't, because that whole thing was about to unfold rather
yeah, I went on that ride. I had a .com business that I was involved with that went very big and then very, very wrong and splashed pretty spectacularly. Right. So yeah, you missed it. It was an interesting...
I'm sure it was a lot of
years.
fun. Yeah.
I mean,